Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody. Today, guys, we finally will take a look at the euro currency. So we didn't pay any attention to euro currency than recent sessions on the current week because we had more interesting setups, particularly speaking on the Great British Pound. But as the market on the cable has turned to the upward action, as we have discussed, so now we'll be waiting for our next opportunity to go short on the Great British Pounds. Should be around 135.40 area. So others also maybe right now keep the long positions. It's also possible. And while we're waiting for the next large pattern on the Great British Pound, now we could take a look at the euro currency. So on the euro currency, overall situation may be not as interesting as among other currencies, but still this is the major object for our discussion, and that's why we just have to make updates on them on this currency. Besides, there's some tricky moment exists right now that I think that you should be aware of. So what we have on the daily chart. On the daily, there are two important moments. First of all, take a look at the market mostly is forming nicely looking harmonic swings on retracement. And now this retracement has happened. As you can see, the speed of the drop, the angle of the drop approximately the same as here. That retracement mostly was triggered by overbought condition here on the euro currency, but mostly because the dollar index has reached the fib support. Euro currency has exceeded it, the corresponding fib resistance, but on the dollar index, as you will see, market stands precisely at the fib support, and that also was the reason for this bounce, because as you know, euro is 50% more than the 50% of the dollar index. This is the first moment. Second moment, guys, on this way up, market has formed right now bullish reversal swing. So you can see that this upward swing is greater than the previous swing down. Usually, after this has happened on the market, deeper retracement is possible. So compounding retracement is possible. For example, not just the single swing retracement, but some kind of the AB equals CD retracement could happen. So currently, market stands in the place that's really not a strategy. It's not the fact that market just calling around and doesn't show any appreciation doesn't mean right now that everything is lost and euro currency should drop. Despite the positive recent statistics from the United States, you probably know that gross domestic product was revised up. The sentiment index also was really good in the United States. Euro currency doesn't show any significant drop. So it means that some power and strength on the euro currency still exist. At the same time, this is just normal technical behavior. When the market forms reversal swing, it could show deeper retracement. Besides, guys, if you'll take a look at the daily chart of the dollar index, that's particularly the level that I'm talking about. You could see that on the dollar index we've got clear morning star candlestick pattern. And usually the target of the morning star is a bit greater, so it's some around the length of the candles, so it should count it to the upside. It means that also dollar index on the intraday charts could take the shape some kind of the ABCD or reach some extended target. That's why what I would like to say is that if you even will see a bit deeper retracement on the euro currency, it will not mean that everything is lost and euro currency is turning down. This is just normal technical behavior. On the 4-hour time frame chart, euro currency, that's our target that we're watching for because we have the hand shoulders, right? Market right now has dropped right to the neckline. So that's what we have talked about. So market could retest this area. Also, it stands around the pivot point, and take a look right below this consolidation stands strong confluence support 1807, 1805 area. This will be our major support area. We will start to talk on the euro currency failure only if price will break this confidence support. While it will be coiling around neckline and around confidence support, this will be okay. So the bullish stop is still valid, and market indeed still could continue to move higher. That's why, taking it all together, that we said about the candlestick pattern on the dollar index, about reversal swing, it could happen so that market here, for example, will show upward retracement and then could return right back down with slightly new lows touching of the confidence support. This also could happen. So because currently, guys, in the current price behavior, I do not see yet the signs of the reestablishing on upward action. Just compare this action, guys, and that what we'll see right here. It's not quite the story yet. So we're not seeing a thrusting actions. You can see it's really very fast. Here we've got our ABCD that we have traded here. Not yet. That's why maybe soon market could show some upward action, and maybe it will not be the continuation yet, because here's also some compounding retracement. It has more chances to happen. Now on hourly chart. On the hourly chart, guys, there's two important moments as well. So here's our ABCD pattern. Market has completed AB equals CD target, even and it has dropped even lower, right? So we haven't got our godless triple two buy because market has dropped below the swing. As we have suggested, we could get minor ABCD, triple two buy, but this hasn't happened. Now, this retracement was respect to simultaneously as the fifth support, 50% level as the ABCD target. But here, take a look, market is returning right back down, taking out of these lows, and now shows some upward action. Here, guys, two different steps is possible. First, this market will show first some bounce up, and then will show this large ABCD with the completion target around 1805. This first scenario that could happen. Second scenario, this market could just starting drop here, breaking this overall construction right to the 1618 target. This is also possible. But whatever this will happen, despite what scenario will market take, that will be our major level to watch for. 118, even 118 or 5 confidence support. This will be some kind of the area of the signal area. So if market will break it, then the bullish setup will be under question on the euro currency. The market indeed could start dropping. While market will still stand above it, it means that the bullish setup is still valid. Well, that's why in the current moment, right now, guys, I do not see any setup for trading immediately. One of the setups could happen, for example, if market will drop back down to these lows. In this case, some kind of the hand and shoulders could be formed, and you could count on some significant bounce, some kind of the AB equals CD based on the hand and shoulders could be formed. That also in turn could give you godless triple to sell for later for a deeper retracement. That's approximately the setup that could work. But we need a bit more data to say definitely. Currently, guys, in this consolidation, difficult to say what particular shape market will take and how definitely retracement will start. But keeping in mind that this is bullish reversal swing on the daily chart, and that we have on the dollar index, we have Morningstar. It suggests that some kind of the ABCD action here could happen. So that's what we see right now on the euro currency. So if you would like to take the long position with the possessing yourself with upward immediate upward continuation, this is a bit early to do this. Or if you still would like to do this, you should place your stop somewhere below 118 area. That will be relatively safe. If you place it somewhere here, from that standpoint, you will not be very careful about how retracement will develop. But you will need to wait a bit more, and you should place stop somewhere below this area. Others who would like to take the position with the more precision should wait for more patterns that could be formed on the hourly chart. What ABC retracement will be, what pattern will be formed here, that will tell us, give us more details on the possible shape of the market in the nearest session. So today, tomorrow, probably we will see what really will happen here.